Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we'll be talking about vibe coding and how we can leverage AI to improve or make coding faster and enjoyable. So basically, vibe coding is not you listening to music and trying to like code out yourself. It also is not uh, something that you probably don't understand what you are doing at all, according to how that meme is showing. And definitely it's not something to be to kill for or something to be ashamed of. I mean, even senior developers use tools to like just vibe code so that you can quickly deploy your codes and debug your codes. So vibe coding is an essential part of what programming will look like in the nearest future, just like how Stack Overflow came in and the rest like that. So let's even understand what is vibe coding. So basically, vibe coding was coined by Andre Karpathy, a prominent AI researcher in OpenAI. Basically, what he described vibe coding as is AI assisted coding, where developers just focus on the high level ideas and just direct how the LLM try to like code out what they want. And obviously, for you to be able to use vibe code very well, especially in production, you have to most likely be an intermediate developer and not somebody with no idea of what they're trying to do. So this is exactly what vibe coding is. And in this video tutorial, we are going to be diving into how we can vibe code. So I'm going to be showing you like the workflows to vibe code your first portfolio. And I'm going to be focusing on maybe a data analyst or a data science portfolio. So the tools we are going to be using is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is basically going to help us in drafting out our idea and how we want the program itself or the look and the feel of the website to look like. So I'm going to be prompting it to give us like a prompt that we can give Lovable. So after ChatGPT, we go to Lovable. So Lovable is also a vibe coding tool which helps us to basically what we're going to be using by Lovable to is to draft out the first how the portfolio will look like in the first instance with React. So we're going to be using React in this tutorial. I'm not going to be writing any code, so don't worry. And even if you don't understand like code, you can just follow along and check the flows. So after that, we now pop in the code into Cursor. So as you can see here, so we bring our code into Cursor here and do some minor edits. We don't need to write any code. Then after that, we deploy on Vercel. So we can deploy on Vercel. So after deploying on Vercel, our website or the app that we're trying to build will be live and we can check it out. So basically, this is what we are going to be doing in this video. I hope you stick around. Welcome back. So what we are going to be doing here is to follow that same flow that we had from before. So basically, the first thing is to go to ChatGPT to generate the prompt we are going to be giving Lovable to create our first draft of the application of the portfolio application, anyone you want to call it. So the first thing I did was to just give ChatGPT a very fast and sharp prompt about what I understand by what I want to build. So I said create a PRD for a data science portfolio with Fit, a one-page application that shows portfolio with modern design. Yeah. So he gave me this. This is just a prompt that you can give ChatGPT. You can also write your own and write it maybe more in-depthly so that we understand exactly what you want. So this is the PRD as you can see, the objective, target users, key features, UI UX, technical requirement and everything. So but this one it was too long for me. So what I did after that was to I told it to give me like a prompt that can give an LLM to generate the code for me. So make it like a prompt to ask another element to give a modern portfolio that recruiters will comprehend. So basically, this is the prompt he gave me. So I'm going to copy this prompt. So this is the prompt he gave to me. So I'm going to copy this prompt and take it to Lovable. We are vibe coding, so there's no need of trying to like start everything from scratch. So I'll paste it here and I'm going to send it. So Lovable is going to do its thing and start generating something for us. As you can see, it's already generating something for us here. Amen. So we just have to wait for a while for it to generate what we need. So it's already installing our React icons. It's thinking to understand our requirements. So as you can see, it's saying adding the required dependency, which is exactly what you would do if you are trying to like spin up your React app, from the beginning. You have to install your dependencies and everything. But since you are vibe coding, you don't need to worry about all those. It's going to install everything and start the project. So this is a very simple app. We don't need to connect to any database or anything for now. It's just a basic UI app. So after doing everything, so it's telling us that you will start creating and building it now, each section. Just like we gave it, we gave it different section that to use. So you can see, you can show all. So it's basically this is what it's already doing. He has created the hero section, so it's creating the about part of the portfolio now. I mean, this is interesting. She asked me. So it's in the project part now, and it's using the what is it called now? TypeScript. You can see the extension here. So this is the skill section now. So it's in the skill section of the app now. As you can see, it's fast. So I'm using the free version anyway. So I mean, the credits I have is limited. Even when you also open the free version, is limited. But you can also purchase. You can get more credits so that you can edit how you want or prompt it how you want. But I'm using the free version. So you can see it's in the contact partner, which is going to use email.js for our to make the contact form work. Yeah, so it's in the footer part now, which is like the end part of the whole project. So I mean, in a while now, we should get like a visual look of what it has built. Yeah, so it's updating the main page now, which is the app.js to bring everything together. this is just vibes and everything. So we have a notification already that it's done with what it's doing, and we can preview it. So you can see it's coming up. You can do more with this tool. You can connect to your Superbase app and everything. So you can see this is the portfolio we are building about me. So basically, this is a very good portfolio. It even added like sample projects. Yeah. So this is a very good one, a very good portfolio for ourselves. So what we can do now is we sync it with our GitHub. So I'm going to sync it with my GitHub so that I can copy the code later and put it on Cursor. Yeah, yeah. So you can see now. So basically, I'm syncing it with my GitHub. So what you need to do is to create. You can create your GitHub account if you don't have before. Create a GitHub account so that you'll be able to add the whole project to your GitHub, because we are not trying to deploy it on Lovable. So you can connect with it. Yeah. So definitely you can view your I will view the repository here. So now this is the name of the repository data narrative page. This is the name of the repository. So he built everything here now. So you can see this is our repository and you can see everything here. So you can see the explanation of the code, how it can be edited and everything. Just like a real developer trying to like come up with a solution like this. So yeah. So the next part is to bring it to Cursor, do some minor edits, and then deploy it. I mean, that's how you vibe code. We have our visual here now, which is basically, I think I'm very satisfied with how we came up with this. I mean, the color combination, the sample project. So we need to like edit it further, like trying to like give them a real project here, editing maybe the colors if you don't like it and other things, maybe changing some text. We don't want to do it from here because it will consume more credit. So what we can do is to bring it to Cursor. We have already added it in on GitHub. So Cursor allows us to connect to our GitHub. You just press on clone GitHub. When you click on clone GitHub, it since I'm connected to GitHub already, it gives me all my directory here. But if you are not connected to GitHub before, it's going to give you an option automatically to connect to your GitHub if you have a GitHub account. So this is the name of the new repository that we just added from Lovable. As you can see from here, as you can see from here, this is our directory. So we just come here and add it to our project. So you can just select any of these. Yeah, just clone it to any of the directory there. Then we are good. Yes, open it here now. So in this window is going to open our directory. Yeah. So this is the whole project that Love Baby built. This is it using Vite. You can see that it's vite.config.ts. It's a Vite that I used to create this project, and we can. So this is how we are going to be interacting with Git from here. We can choose any of the folder or anything. Just type it and tell it to edit it. So you can see that it is on ID, just like any ID. Control J. I just use Control J to bring up the command line here. I think I need to switch to Git. Yeah, I prefer using batch command. So yeah, So this is our page now. So we can so after we have deployed the whole project on our GitHub, so that means we have all the code base and everything we need to get this project started on our GitHub. The next thing is for us to just, I mean, if you are satisfied with what we want and we have tried to edit it, maybe in Cursor or we probably clone it on VS Code and try to edit it manually as a developer or just trying to change the text or anything like that. All we need to do is to deploy it on Vercel. So just come to Vercel. If you have not signed up, you can just sign up on Vercel. You can go to vercel.com. So sign up. After signing up, you have access to something that looks like this. Then you can add your GitHub. So I've already added mine, so there's no need of adding it. I mean, it's a very simple process and it has a very intuitive UI that you can easily use to add your GitHub. So what I can do now is just to add a project on this my already existing one. So when I click on add project, yeah, so it's going to give me access to my GitHub account. This is my GitHub account. So I see now that the GitHub I added before, this is it here now. So I added the GitHub there. So I can import the project into this. So when I import the project into it, all I need to do is just to click on deploy. So I don't need to add all these environment variable and everything because I mean I'm not connecting to a database or I don't have any external variables that I need to connect to. It's just a very simple app. So all I need is just to come to Vercel, connect my GitHub, then click on deploy. So it's basically going to deploy the app for us. You can also, yeah, so let's just wait for it to deploy the app. So it's going to build the app, then deploy it and give us like a public link that you can use. And the one thing I like about this Vercel again is that anytime you update something on your GitHub, maybe from your VS Code, you push your code to your GitHub, it's going to automatically update on in your Vercel because it's more like a CI/CD um, friendly platform. So you don't need to come here and start rebuilding again. When you automatically push your updates to your GitHub here, it just automatically build it in your GitHub page, in your Vercel page here. So your public link is always accessible. And in yeah, so in this kind of place now you can add your domains, can add anything there. So this is so basically this is how our app looks like now. You can see it's a very nice looking app. Yeah, it's a very good app, good thing to have as a data science person. So thank you for listening.